Hello dear Ekans, how are you? I hope you're all ready for the class. But before we start our novel reading, just to make you think for a while, I have taken a few lines from the novel Nate the Great. So what you have to do is listen to them and think who said these lines to whom in the story. Okay? And answer to yourself. Are you ready? Okay. So, I lost a picture. Who said this? Yes, Annie said to Nate. My foot itches. Again, Annie said to Nate. I will be over in 5 minutes. You are right, Nate said to Annie. Don't touch anything, don't move. Yes, Detective Nate said these lines, right? I put it on my desk to dry. Yes, Annie said to Nate. And what did she put on the desk? It was the picture that was lost. Does this house have any trapdoors or secret passages? Yes, Nate asked Annie when he visited Annie's house. You are right. I have a door that squeaks. Who said this? Yes, Annie said this. Okay, well done. I know you all love the story very much and you are able to answer all these questions. Okay, now let us start our novel reading. Do you remember in the last class, which pages did we read? Yes, we read pages 26 and 27. Let us do reading of page 28 today. But before we start, let us just try to recollect what happened in 26 and 27 pages. Think what happened. Yes, Annie took Nate to the yard. There who was there? Fang was there. Right? There Nate and Fang became friends. Right? There one interesting thing happened. Nate saw it. What was that? Fang was burying a bone. Right? Then Nate doubted something. Nate got a doubt that did Fang bury the picture also? Something like that he got the doubt, right? Not exactly like this, but he was doubting something. Let us see what else he is thinking after that. Okay? Now we are reading page 28. So Nate was saying, he buries very well. So Fang buries very well, deep down in the ground. He could bury other things, like a picture. When he was able to bury a bone like that well, he could bury other things also, right? Like a picture. So his doubt was that, did Fang bury the picture also? That was his doubt. Then Annie asked, but why would he bury a picture? After all, he is a dog. Do dogs bury pictures? So Annie asked, why would he bury a picture? Then Nate said, maybe he didn't like it. It is the picture of Fang which was lost, right? So Fang did not like himself in the picture. Maybe it wasn't a good picture of him. Then Annie said, I never thought of that. I never thought dogs also have choices like, good picture, not so good picture. I never thought of that, Annie said. I, Nate the Great, think of everything. He is a detective, right? So detectives consider everything as important. They don't leave anything. So I, Nate the Great, think of everything. Tell me, does Fang ever leave this yard? So he asked Annie, does Fang always stay in this yard? Or does he go somewhere else also? Then Annie replied, only on a leash. A leash is like a chain which we tie around dogs' necks. Okay, so Annie replied, only on a leash. So, only sometimes Fang was taken out of the yard with a leash. I see, Nate said. Okay, that is page 28. Today you practice reading this page, okay, in the evening. Now, let us do read along. Okay, take out your index finger and follow it. Okay, follow the lines. He buries very well. He could bury other things like a picture. Why would he bury a picture? Annie asked. Maybe he didn't like it, I said. Maybe it wasn't a good picture of him. I never thought of that, Annie said. I, Nate the Great, think of everything. Tell me, does Fang ever leave this yard? Only on a leash, Annie said. I see, I said. Okay, that is read along, page number 28. So now what's next? Vocabulary. So let us see what are the new words that we are learning today. Okay, let us read. Should, could, would. See, these are rhyming words, right? Should, could, would. Well, think, only. One more time. Should, could, would, well, think, only. Okay. After you read them, then you write in the journal. Okay. After watching the complete video, read these words one more time and then you write in the journal. So what's next? Learning engagements. So let us see what are your learning engagements for today. Okay. Practice reading the pages from 24 to 28. You know, these are the pages which we have done reading this week. So now as we are heading towards weekend, you practice reading all these pages once or twice. Okay? And while reading, use the reading audio resource which has been shared. Write the below vocabulary in the English journal. That you already do, that you know how to do, right? In the vocabulary section, you have to write these words. Now, game time. You know, there is an interesting engagement today. It is a game. What game is it? Let us see. Proper Nouns Board Game. What is the title? Proper Nouns Board Game. Okay. So, draw this picture on a paper or in the journal. Okay. After that, you get a dice and get pawns. It is a dice game. Okay. So what you have to do, first there is a start here, right? Keep your pawns here. Now roll the dice. Suppose if the dice shows 3, then your pawn will come to 1, 2, 3. It will come here. What is there here written? T-O-Y, toy. So you know all these words that are there in this picture, they are common nouns. What you have to do now? Now the pawn is here. So now you should think of a proper noun for this common noun. Tell me any one proper noun for this common noun toy. Means you should tell the name of a toy. Proper nouns are specific names, right? So you should think of a specific name of toy now. Like, you know, Lego, Barbie doll or Hot Wheels car, like that. Okay, think of any one proper noun and then after that in the journal, write this common noun along with the proper noun which you thought of. Okay. So like this and then continue again rolling the dice. This you can play alone or you can also play with your family and friends and siblings. Okay. So till when should you play this game? Continue playing this game till you write the proper nouns for at least 8 common nouns. For at least 8 common nouns, you write proper nouns. You can write only one proper noun. That should be fine. One proper noun for each common noun. Okay. Here are the instructions. If you want, you can read. Draw the below picture in your English journal, or you can also draw on a paper. Okay? Get the dice and pawns and get ready to play the game. Roll the dice and move the pawn. Now, read the common noun written there and think of a proper noun for it. Then, write both common noun and the proper noun in the journal. Play the game until you write proper nouns for at least 8 common nouns. Play this with your family and siblings and with your brothers and sisters for more fun. Do you like it? After that, click a picture and send it in classroom. Okay, so that's it for today. Practice reading vocabulary also. Practice reading the Nate the Great Story pages also, so that you will develop fluency. Okay? Do not forget it. That's it for today, students. Bye-bye. See you in the next class. Happy learning.